Hi, welcome to What's Happening. Here are the top 5 stories. At number 1, former Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Professor Isa Ali Pantami, has withdrawn from the All Progressives Congress governorship race in Gombe State, citing alleged irregularities in the party's primary election process. In a statement issued on Tuesday, Pantami said he took the decision under protest, alleging that the process had been compromised and lacked the transparency required for a credible contest. Pantami, who joined the race following appeals from various stakeholders, said his campaign repeatedly sought clarification from the party leadership on key aspects of the primary election, including voting venues, procedures, and accreditation of agents and observers. At number 2, the Lagos state government has unveiled an ambitious roadmap to end the culture of blackouts and establish a 24-hour electricity market driven by private sector investment, smart metering, and independent power generation across the state. The Lagos State Commissioner for Energy and Mineral Resources, Ogunleye, disclosed this during the 26th ministerial press briefing held in Alausa, Ikeja on Monday, where he presented the achievement and strategic direction of the ministry under the Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration. Ogunleye said the state had commenced aggressive reforms following the implementation of the Lagos State Electricity Law 2024, describing the initiative as a major step towards making Lagos the leading subnational electricity market in Africa. At number 3, politician and online publisher Omoyele Sowore has failed to enter a defense in his ongoing trial before a federal high court in Abuja on cyberbullying-related offenses. Sowore is being prosecuted by the Department of State Services for allegedly making false claims against the person of President Bola Tinubu by referring him to as a criminal in a post he made on his X and Facebook account. When the case last came up on May 8, Justice Mohammed Umar, in a ruling, dismissed Showore's no-case submission and upheld the argument by a lawyer to the DSS, Akinlolu Kehinde, that a prima facie case has been established against Sowore to warrant his being called upon to enter a defense. At number 4, China said Wednesday it will buy 200 Boeing aircraft and work with the US to reduce tariffs, confirming some details from the outcome of President Donald Trump's visit to Beijing last week. The deal, which would end a virtual sales freeze on Boeing aircraft to China of nearly a decade, was announced by the Chinese Commerce Ministry on Wednesday. It also said the US and China are negotiating an extension of a trade truce set to expire in November and will discuss a framework for reciprocal tariff reduction on about $30 billion worth of goods. The Commerce Ministry's statement echoed the expectations driven by Trump administration officials last Friday at the end of a 2-day summit in Beijing between Trump and Chinese leader Xi Jinping. At number 5, Arsenal ended their 22-year wait to be crowned Premier League champions on Tuesday after Manchester City were held 1-1 by Bournemouth. City had to win to take the title fight to the final day, but the Cherries extended their unbeaten streak to 17 league games, a run which has secured European football for the first time in the club's history. After finishing second for the past 3 seasons, Mikel Arteta's Gunners have finally made it over the line to end a 6-year trophy drought. Arsenal edged to the brink of the title with an unconvincing 1-0 win over already relegated Burnley on Monday, which took them 5 points clear of City. That's all for now. See you next time on What's Happening.